At the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit in Tianjin, the spotlight was on a rare moment of warmth between Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Russian President Vladimir Putin, and Chinese President Xi Jinping. But in the United States, the camaraderie sparked an unusual political reaction. At the SCO Summit in Tianjin, three global heavyweights, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, President Vladimir Putin, and President Xi Jinping, were seen in a display of unity. Smiles, handshakes, even laughter. In one widely shared moment, Modi playfully pulled Putin and Xi closer, a symbolic gesture underscoring partnership in a multipolar world. But thousands of miles away in the U.S., California Governor Gavin Newsom used this very video to mock U.S. President Donald Trump. Posting the clip online, he wrote, "But have no fear, Trump is sending the Guard to Chicago." The jab came after Trump hinted he may deploy National Guard troops to Chicago and New York, a plan already drawing backlash from Democrats who call it dangerous overreach. Meanwhile, back at the summit, Xi Jinping used the platform to criticize what he called bullying behavior in global politics. He pledged new projects and funding to strengthen the SCO, positioning it as an alternative to Western alliances. For India, Russia, and China, the images of unity send a message of growing cooperation at a time when the world order faces increasing strain, a summit of handshakes abroad and political punches at home.
Colleagues, thank you for your concern and support for China's public announcement. 24 years ago, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization was established. By leveraging the advantages of our vast market and the economic complementarities among member states, we have enhanced the facilitation of trade and investment. We have strengthened cooperation in areas such as energy, infrastructure, green industries, the digital economy, technological innovation, and artificial intelligence. Together, by diligently achieving mutual success and actively creating a prosperous future, we are jointly and steadily advancing toward comprehensive modernization. We were the first to propose the concept of global governance based on consultation, joint contribution, and shared benefits. We practice true multilateralism. We deepen cooperation with the United Nations and other international organizations and participate constructively in international and regional affairs. We always stand on the side of international fairness and justice, advocate for inclusiveness and mutual learning among civilizations, and oppose hegemony and power politics. We have played a positive role in promoting world peace and development. A garden of diverse civilizations. China plans to implement 100 small yet impactful livelihood projects in member countries in need and will provide 2 billion yuan in grant aid to member countries within this year. In the upcoming years, specifically for the esteemed members of the prominent banking consortium, the individual member banks within this alliance will collectively proceed to issue a substantial and additional sum of 10 billion yuan in new loans. The total number of China-Europe freight train trips has exceeded 110,000. Fourth, we uphold fairness and justice. We actively promote a correct and comprehensive view of the history of World War II, and we firmly oppose the Cold War mentality, any form of bloc confrontation, and all acts of bullying and coercion. We safeguard the international system with the United Nations at its core, and support the multilateral trading system with the World Trade Organization at its center. We advocate for a multipolar world that is equal and orderly, and for economic globalization that is inclusive and beneficial to all. We promote the building of a more just and reasonable global governance system. Peace and stability.